2. Check.
They can hear you.
We're back.
Black.
Stronger than ever. And we're not going anywhere.
Fear of a black planet.
I see you, Jill.
Jill's in the house.
Hey, Jill.
Jill,
We'll be right there.
put some clothes on.
Get the food ready. Oh, God.
Maybe I should shut these lights off or not.
Well, at least it's not raining.
Shit, does it look good? It looks too dark.
We like dark. Well, at least it's not raining. You're just going to have to turn your phone down because then you're going to get...
It's muted.
Oh, it's probably him then.
Me?
You're just going to have to turn your phone down.
Not mine.
Oh, maybe it was mine.
That's fine. At least we know it works. That's good.
Guess what, guys? It's Sunday here at Seymour Media. Jen's late as usual. And here to my left, we got Big T, Terence Floyd in the house. Let's hear it for Big T.
Hey, we got a guest. Hey.
Good to be here, guys.
What's going on, Max?
What's going on? Yeah, so we weren't here last week, right? Because we had things going on, right?
Yeah.
Oh yes, the storm that wasn't.
Yeah, I know. It was raining in here, though.
Oh man. Oh, I got stories for that too. So yeah, like we ran out of gas, generators. What else? Ice.
I bought 6 bags of ice.
You did?
I still have 6 bags of ice.
Same here. No, I actually have 2 bags of ice. But for all those gas hoarders that were in front of me smirking, that have like the 6 canisters of gasoline now.
$10 gasolina?
I swear to God, they were just smirking at me. I'm like, "Are you gonna go?" I'm like, "It's not that bad of a storm,
Right.
you know." But the news tried to really grasp on this because they tried finding places that really got hit. So,
Well, I guess like Manchester
right,
got good, and what's that there? Canterbury.
yeah,
There's a couple of cities that got
right.
Where's Canterbury?
out in the east, like down by Stonington.
Oh, yeah. I've been there before. Yeah.
So, Terrence, tell us, tell our worldwide audience a little bit about yourself.
Let's see. Well, first of all, it's good to be here. Good to see 2 old friends. I've known these guys forever. And Terence Floyd, I go by Big T.
Yes.
Generally, I also go by Commissioner T.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Forgot about that.
Commissioner T, baby. I host a NFL podcast Tuesday night, 9 o'clock, called The Madden Voice. Google it. And
Just Google it.
just Google it. Love football. So that's kind of a passion of mine. And that's it. I mean, and I love to talk. So
Right.
when Max reached out and
We're
said,
going to have a little battle between you and Jen today.
When she gets here.
see, the problem is I'm respectful.
With Jen, you don't have to.
I don't have to be. Okay, remember that. Remember that.
She's about to fuck you up, trust me.
Well,
She don't even know you, and she will.
I don't know about all that now.
No,
I get
trust
it.
me.
I don't know about all
Are
that.
you
now.
still with Wells Fargo?
I am.
Oh, cool.
I am.
They're actually my mortgage company.
Well, thank you for your business. We're everybody's mortgage company. just so you
Exactly.
know.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they're out in what, Detroit or something like that, or California.
California's home office.
Home office, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Francisco.
I've been there with them for a very long
And
time.
we appreciate that. You're keeping me employed.
Yes, and they're probably really busy in this market that we're in right
Mortgage market is insane.
Yes.
Since COVID hit.
Right.
And no one saw this coming. I mean, seriously. No one saw this coming.
now. Yep. I mean, it's great if you want to sell and get out of the state.
Yeah.
But to sell and to stay in the state doesn't make sense.
I mean, it depends on where you're at, on home ownership level. If you're at, you're trying to size up and move up to
Right.
a bigger house, you're going to get max value for your house,
Yep.
and that will help you get something larger.
Yep.
So there are a lot of people that do that.
So Steve here, to plug him in, he does
It's going to give me a plug.
he does photography for a lot of these retailers.
Oh, okay.
Realtors. I said
Realtors.
retailers.
Retailer. Yeah, I do retailers too. Commercial real estate. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Nice.
So his business is booming as well, right?
Yes, it is, sir.
And he doesn't do those small houses. He does the big
The
houses.
big expensive houses. Okay.
I do shitholes too. Yeah, I do.
But you make them look good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until they walk into place and they're like, "What the
that
fuck? Doesn't look like the picture to me."
Right.
Fire him.
Oh, look who's in the house.
Hey!
Guess who decided to show up?
Okay.
Becky with the good hairs here.
And you start without me. Who does that?
Did you do your roots? You didn't do your roots today.
Go fuck yourself. That was not a priority.
Nice to meet
This
you.
Nice to
too.
meet you
This is
too.
Big T right here.
Jesus.
Yes.
She knows me. We
You know
became
what?
Facebook friends about
Oh, yeah?
45 minutes ago. So we good.
Oh, do
We're
you,
besties now.
Yeah.
you know why they call him Big T? Throw it on the desk, bro.
Wouldn't that be Big D?
Throw
Not
some
Big
D's
T.
on it.
I plead the fifth. Next, she wants me to show and prove.
Oh, I'm okay with that. Okay.
Sure.
I'll take your word for it.
So I didn't say he said it.
What's going on there, podcast wifey?
Well, let's talk about it, okay?
Here we go.
Let's talk about
Move
the
that
ride
big
here.
ass bag. You're
Oh, sorry,
blocking
sorry.
the whole shit.
The ride here. Why is the boulevard all blocked off? So you can't go down. There's only one way you can come. And so there's traffic backed up all the way onto the other street. And people were driving like Miss Daisy. But other than that, it's okay.
Ah.
Yeah.
Miss Daisy doesn't drive though.
Well, who knows?
Hoke.
What's happening.
How was your back to school event?
It was nice. It was
Was
nice.
at the house? I'm sorry I didn't make it.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I'm glad you didn't because
Well, there was
food
the kids'
truck-
party anyways.
Well, it was. Well, no, there were adults there, but it was all the Cammy's friends mostly. The food truck cost me $400. He was only supposed to charge $5 a person. I don't
That's
know.
a Range Rover payment
You
almost.
know what I'm saying? So, but it was nice though. They had a good time.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool. That's awesome. So yeah, you're always doing something. Every weekend you're like, bam, bam, bam.
Yeah, well, I'm over it.
What
So I
about
gotta
you? Are
hang
you
over.
like that too? You always doing something?
No, actually. Nah. I work hard all week, so the weekends I can sit back and watch reruns of House.
That's good.
Eat lots of good food.
Yeah.
Get my drink on.
I do like house.
Yeah, I love the shit.
Yeah, speaking of drink, what are you drinking today, Jen?
Oh, it's funny.
Jen has a new drink every week, so.
So this week it is Loyal lemonade and iced tea together.
Oh, yeah, show the camera.
It's very,
Okay.
it's very tasty,
So
and it's 9% alcohol.
I was
Oh,
about
it's
to say,
9%?
We just get right to it.
See, if I had known that, I would have came prepared. But that's
Do you got any extra beer in there?
I have an extra one. If
She
you
always
like
said
one.
she
I
brings
don't turn
extras.
down nothing but my collar. So
so Jen,
we are besties.
I have a surprise for you, Jen.
What? I love a surprise.
Dude,
Yes.
what the fuck, man? This guy never brings me
They're
shit.
cold.
They're cold too?
They're cold.
Put-
So
I
we
gotta
can
put
try
them in
them.
the fridge.
Well, no, we're probably gonna open one. Let's see. Thank you. Next. Oh, let's talk about this. Oh my God. So is this you got this at that liquor store? Oh,
And then is that one? There you go, Dixie.
Did you
Jerry?
make? Did you get paid today? See what Steve gets?
You know, the problem is now I'm gonna
Do you
be
see
here
what
every
Steve
week.
gets?
what'd you get, Steve?
I got shit. I got my own drink that I brought from home in an old
Sexy.
school ghetto cup.
I do like a ghetto cup though.
Well,
They sell them
according-
at Target for 95 cents.
According to our work contract, we're we're not allowed to drink.
What work contract is there?
Check. I'm just surprised that the studio is still standing. I was
No
concerned
shit, I know.
that we
I was worried about
flooded.
your chair.
Oh, it would have been
Your chair was soaked.
Was it?
Yeah, I had to wash
to
it.
go with his mini headphones. When you posted that yesterday, because now that's all I picture is you wearing those things on your head.
Do you remember those 1974? They had like the big.
I do.
And you had to put
Fortunately,
the
I'm old enough.
You had to put the batteries in them.
Yeah, I
They
do.
even had the antenna on them.
Yes.
Yeah, remember
Yes,
those
yeah,
ones?
I do.
Wait, and it had an antenna?
Yeah.
Some of them did. Yeah.
Do those have?
Those
an
were
antenna?
the expensive ones.
You know what these damn kids they don't know is like when you had to get up. And,
These damn kids.
you had to get up and actually change the channel. There was no remote.
There was no.
The horror.
if you had a remote,
First
then
world
you-
company.
If you had a
First
remote,
world problems.
listen, if you had a TV with a remote, you were making a lot of
You were
money.
doing good.
You were doing good for
Even
Or
yourself.
you had the cable box with the cord.
Yeah, I was gonna say the first cable boxes were
How many
wild
times did you trip over that thing?
Oh my God!
all the time.
And if you wanted to watch a different channel, you had to move the little thing up and down to a different row.
HBO was 14. Let's
Yep.
see. Movie channel was 15.
Yeah, oh yeah, the different. But what I hated about the old TVs is it took forever to get from like channel 3 to.
And you feel
had
like
to
you'd
go all-
break.
and you did, because you want to get there fast, so you turned it, and then the knob's in your hand, and then your mom come in the room talking
That's
about,
it. That's
you in
it.
trouble. Yeah.
Well,
I remember them days.
how about when you like wanted to see what was on, and you put on the channel where the TV guide was on?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, remember
And
that?
you wanted a show that was on channel, let's say
Oh,
100.
it was about and it scrolled.
And it
Yes.
scrolled,
Yeah.
and you were only on 2. You could have went in the kitchen, made a sandwich, came
couple-
back.
Yeah. Ate the sandwich.
Man.
and still been waiting. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, even my kids, they don't realize like now they could go on Netflix and watch a movie where before you had to go to Blockbuster and there was no
here's the-
guarantee.
Do you guys remember when ESPN, 1979, right? So in 78, they announced that this all sports channel was coming to Bristol.
Okay.
And I happen to remember it because we laughed at the
Yeah, they
idea.
laughed at it. Yeah, they thought it was absurd.
Like, how you going to have a channel that has sports on 24 hours a
Yeah,
day?
and no one's gonna watch it.
No one's going to. And here in Bristol, come on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's a good point. I
we
never
knew-
even thought about that.
We knew what we were talking about.
Yes, and so was the owner. So
Yep. And
And
so are
then-
those parents that were at town hall. They know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Listen, I might think Bristol parents might be the dumbest fucks on the planet. I've been following Rippy's stuff. That's why I want him to come back, because they're,
be
first
back
of all, they're
next week.
desecrating him on.
Desecrating who? Rippy?
Yeah, well, you're not reading the comments.
Don't get me started. I'll back him up. Anyway.
100%. So I posted, I was
that
like, you might be the devil. Like
The devil?
Listen, they're making him out, but all he's doing is literally just pointing out the obvious that these parents, what about the masks? Come on, bro. Like, what is the big deal?
Yeah.
Put the fucking masks on, send your kids to school, and be quiet. It's either stay home and not go to work, or just send your kids to school.
Right.
But you know,
You
as
can't make everyone happy.
We were talking, and Rippy's a friend of mine. We're football enemies, however. But
You must be a Cowboys fan,
I am.
and he's an
I am.
Eagles
He's
fan.
an
Yeah.
Eagles fan,
So you wear a dress on the weekend? Is that what all
What the
Cowboys fans? So I don't-
Yeah, to cover up
not
the
true.
5 Super Bowls that we had. Yeah, I gotta
tell 'em.
cover up
Speaking
those
of,
trophies somehow.
speaking of back in the day in the cable, but
Yeah, so- hey, you know what? We had such a head start, and we're still ahead of like 90% in the NFL with 5 Super Bowl wins and 8 appearances,
Listen,
and we ain't been there in
I-
25 years. I'm just saying.
as a baseball fan, I feel your pain.
Who's your
'cause
team?
I'm a Mets fan.
Oh, you're
Yeah, you guys, your dick's getting knocked in the dirt every week, buddy.
So I understand. It's like your expectation level each year does not go above 100.
not as a Mets fan. No, it doesn't. It
No,
should
no.
never.
Even like with a Cowboy fan.
No,
sometimes-
That's the difference, because we have a huge marketing machine named Jerry Jones. He makes sure we're relevant. So every year it's like start over again and think we're going to win the
right.
Super Bowl.
Right.
And
So-
we're also the #1 valued franchise.
And your
in the world.
podcast is when? On what?
Tuesday night, 9 p.m. The Madden Voice. Google it.
Nice.
What is it?
The Madden Voice.
Oh, so it's about
You
football.
might get
It's
sued.
all football.
Jen
They
Lowe's-
might sue you.
No,
I'm just kidding.
I got. First of all, I don't make any money doing it.
No,
Second of
no.
all, I did actually get EA Sports permission.
You had to get permission for that shit?
I was involved with EA Sports when we started, and so I had to go to them and say, "Can I do this show?" And they're like, "Are you making any money?" Like, no. They're like, "Go ahead." So I actually
Yeah, because
still
they
have
don't
the
want
email.
anyone else to make money, right? Except for themselves.
That would have charged me probably like
Yeah.
a ton to do it.
Yeah.
Is that the TV is on, bro?
It's our live audience. Stop.
Yeah, it's a,
Our laugh track. it
come on, it can't be.
is. Listen.
Yes.
I have it on
Well, I
mute.
just heard it. I was like, what? Well, apparently you.
So, audience, what do you think about our guest today?
Oh my God.
This is how you know we're live, people.
I was like, what's that noise? But then you went like this. You were like, what is that? I thought it was like.
He's got those little baby headphones on.
Wait, so what were you saying about Rippy? So go
what
back
I was
to it. See
yes.
how you guys get
I didn't-
sidetracked?
And I didn't forget. Well, first of all, politically, him and I are aligned 100%. I would defend him as well. I agree with almost everything he posts. And what we were talking about earlier, I'm just ignoring that because that's just.
It's not the TV.
It's my fans. They follow me everywhere I go.
They're
That's
outside.
how we roll. That's how we roll. I'm a walking reality show. Y'all didn't know that. We had a president, and I'm going to offend some people, and they'll get over it. That created this environment for 4 years that allowed people to be ignorant, that allowed people to have diametrically opposed positions, but be
Right.
violent and nasty
One-
about
yes,
it.
yes.
And so now we have a president. And I'm not going to get into Afghanistan. I do believe there was some issues.
Well,
there
can we
with
just talk
Biden,
about, just so
but-
everyone clear, Bush brought us there, okay? So we can let's talk about he didn't bring us there.
Yeah, but there's some issues with Biden with Afghanistan. I'm not going to totally defend him there.
Right.
But Trump created this mask issue. He did.
And
it's
there's
funny.
half our audience. I'm just kidding. I'm just fucking. I don't really care.
That's all
I'm about
right.
to
They're,
say-
they're somewhere cleaning their guns. They're good.
Hey, you can find me. What's your address? I live
That's
at
it.
his
Yeah.
address.
That's it. No,
Come see me.
550 Broad Street.
I agree with that, though. I definitely
Whoa.
think that we've come out of a climate where, you know, you can be a bigot and it's okay. You can
Right.
say whatever you want and it's okay. But I think, and even the mask issue aside, there is some actual truth to the fact that kids weren't sick. My kids didn't go to the pediatrician. There was no flu season, and it was because we were wearing those masks. And kids are not the problem. You tell them to wear the masks, they wear it. It's not an
the
issue.
Science is clear. Okay, it is.
Doctors don't fucking wear masks
Right.
for no reason in a
And
hospital.
and
Okay?
that's why the people that are opposed can't argue the science. They want to talk freedom and rights
Yeah.
and all
You're
that
right.
stuff.
You're
Well,
right.
we haven't been free for fucking 200 years. So how does it feel, fuckers?
Talk to me. Talk to me.
No.
We're getting-
No.
you
Can I
can't
correct
even-
you? It's 400 years.
It's actually
You know what I'm
more
saying?
than, but we'll just go
You know-
with
you know what I
400 because
mean?
it flows really
Do
nice.
you know what I'm saying? So let's talk about it.
Right.
You know,
Yeah, absolutely.
How do you feel about being persecuted for 400 years, Max?
to the white guy at the table. Hey.
Well, I'm actually European, but yeah, I know.
Now you want to be European.
Now you're European.
You want to be mad at somebody?
Don't worry, nobody else wants to be white either.
Wow.
That's good.
There goes. Now we lost.
We'll take you. We'll take you.
25 more.
Like I said, that was good.
We'll take
That was
you.
the line of the show so far. No one else wants to be white.
Nobody
Max.
really does.
know.
You know, and I think, but you want to know, I think
Jeez.
that's the air of mystery. Like white folks don't get it. We don't want to be white, friends. You don't want to be black, but guess what? We don't want to be white.
But I'm gonna tell
No,
you
they
something.
want to be
I'm
black
about-
because that's
I'm
why
about
they
to tell you.
suntan.
Hey, brother, talk to me. They do. Why they getting lip injections and butt injections and all and
That's it.
other injections? I'm just saying.
On
Hair
a different
extensions.
level.
I'm trying to
Steve.
tell you.
Me and Max are gonna leave right now.
It's
And like I
true.
said, my name is Doug Johnson. I live in South Windsor.
I'm Frank Harris, and I'm from Plainville, Connecticut.
I work for Liberty Bank.
Steve Harris. You're Steve Harris.
I'm Steve Harris.
Well, I might as well just be Jennifer Yarosevich. 'Cause that's,
Oh yeah, that's right.
yeah.
Oh man.
Someone make a comment just to make sure my comments are working. Not one of you
They all
guys.
left after that comment.
Probably.
I think we raised our viewers. You know what I'm saying? People want to say.
I don't
it,
have
just
all the
fucking-
viewers listed on here.
just
I only
say
have
it.
only have 13,
just say
but that's
it.
only on one platform now.
Yeah.
So.
So yes, he's on multi-platform.
Oh, okay. There's Jilly.
Yeah, I noticed
Hi,
that.
Jilly.
I'm learning a little bit here too, because
You got to get that program for your podcast.
I should. You're right.
You guys could talk after the show.
Yeah, I have to holler
So
at my-
Jen, I haven't talked to you since then, but so
Hi, Vicky.
the other day was it 2 Saturdays ago? I was on Queen Street, and then I saw that they were hosting an event at the golf course at
Yeah.
Hawks
Queen
Land-
Street, where?
I was on Queen Street. I was at
What town? Just
in
quick.
I'm
Southington.
sorry,
Okay.
Southington. So,
Hawks Landing is right.
so,
You
I
can
ended
go
up,
there from
so I
there.
ended up at Hawks Landing, and that was the first time I seen Jen in action on a golf cart.
Oh, I was gonna say playing. I was like, wow.
No, she was like driving a golf cart.
Yeah, I told you I want to get one for my neighborhood.
Yeah, so do I.
my
I
husband's
really
eyes
do
go.
too.
T, you golf?
I pretend. But I'm terrible. Which
too
is sad
frustrating.
because as a banker, I should play more.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about.
I'm
golf.
going to get
I'm with
lessons
you.
this
I'm with you.
winter.
Right.
I'm going someone out there that I need lessons.
Yeah, just go to a
Actually-
driving range. That's how I
actually,
learned.
Yeah,
I was
did
having
that, and
a
I'm
talk with
bad.
Joy's husband, and he's like, he wants to take me to the driving range and stuff like that. So
Yeah,
to get,
it's
I
boring.
don't know anything. I don't know what clubs to use. The only thing I know how to do is mini golf. That's it.
You can't even
See,
do
I
that.
understand the game.
I don't want
I
you
know
to
the
ever
clubs.
say
Like
mini
I
golf
understand the
again.
game.
I
I just have no swing. My
It's
swing is
boring
terrible.
and it's stressful.
It's not
But-
boring.
but-
It's stressful.
Well, it's
gotta
not really
drink
boring.
while
It's
you're-
almost like a hide and seek thing. You hit your ball and then you go try to find it.
And you drink.
Drink, yeah.
See, the
Yes.
drinking is the fun.
I like
See, my
how they
husband
have.
golfs and he doesn't drink.
Oh, he doesn't
They
drink.
have the sign though.
But he
It's
loves the golf.
He does love golf.
I can tell by the way you said it that he loves the golf.
He loves it.
He loves doing fundraisers too, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And he
does.
loves
He's
getting
always-
away from you.
Ah, fuck that guy.
He's like, thank you guys.
Well,
Got a little break.
talking to him and talking to you, I'm like,
We're two totally different people.
No
holy
shit.
cow.
Opposites attract.
I swear to God, but
Happens
this
all
is
the
like
time.
No, he's quiet.
100%.
But if you know him, he's
If
not.
you told me they were married, I'd laugh.
I would have laughed at you too. And I said,
Come on.
Wait, seriously?
No,
You think
no.
we're that opposite?
No.
totally.
Oh
I
my
would have
God.
looked. I would have looked at his arms to see if there was cuff links. and chains and shit. Because I know you got his ass locked up in the basement. And that's why he never comes back, because he doesn't know when he's going to get out
You
next.
guys are total opposites.
Yeah.
I'm like, is he?
But it works sometimes.
It does. Well, like, he's definitely laid back. He's definitely,
You're like off the, no offense, but you're like off the chain. It's
Probably.
like, yeah.
That's why she's
But
here.
she couldn't. I've known you like 8 minutes, so but I'm gonna
What do you feel about her?
no. But I'm gonna say, like being real with you, you and I could never do this because I'm like we would kill each other because I'm a type A and I'm.
Perfect. New podcast.
But so you have a husband that's like laid back and chill, and
Right.
it works. My mom and dad. My mom is like, I'm like my mom. She's out.
I
going
see what
on.
you're saying.
My dad was kind of laid back.
Yeah.
But if you got him like in his man cave,
Oh, no, they'd be, oh,
with
yeah.
some beers, me, him, and my
Some
brother.
beers.
No, you gotta have some beers, a little scotch. Oh, he was,
Yep.
But the big family comes over and all that. Dad was quiet and kind of
Yeah,
chill.
he just
but
lays
you
in
could
the
hear
cut.
mom.
Yeah.
So I feel that. I feel
Are
that.
you
I
guys
totally
like,
understand
Are you
that.
guys like Italian families where it takes you an hour to say goodbye? Because that's how.
No, we're like black families. It takes an hour to show up.
Yeah, 2 hours.
It takes an hour to show and 2 hours to say
leave.
goodbye.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Because you're literally sitting down saying, all right, I guess it's time to go. And I look at the clock like, yeah, that'll be another 2 hours.
And then what do they call that when you leave but you don't
The
say?
Irish
That's the Irish goodbye, and that's what I do.
I do it all
So
the
do I.
time.
Me
all
too.
the time.
What happened to Jen? Where did Jen go?
I
All
bounce.
the time.
Don't
I
you
just
feel
leave. That's
guilty?
it.
Like if
Nope.
there was been there somebody and you haven't seen in a long time.
No,
and
I
you're
just
like,
bounce.
That's
Yep.
it. When it's time
You
to
do
go,
that
it's time
too.
to go.
I do that all the time.
Like if there's a side door, you're like when you're at a party, you're planning your exit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The exits and the bathrooms.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I have no patience. When it's time to go,
Yeah,
I'm out.
yeah, exactly.
Even at
Right.
like weddings, like when it's time, like I don't stay around.
I
for
hate
the,
weddings.
for the dancing and the bullshit. I'm like, bye bye. We just leave.
You know,
With a
cer-
full stomach.
There's some Italians that go to weddings and they don't put money in an envelope until they see how the food is.
Oh,
Hey, speaking of weddings, can I give a shout out?
You can do whatever you
yeah,
want,
you can
man.
do
My daughter.
Your daughter?
Yeah,
It's getting...
oh,
Just got married 4 weeks
congratulations.
ago today.
Really?
She just got married.
What's your daughter's name?
Melina Floyd.
Melina.
Now it's Melina
Congratulations.
Floyd Torres.
Okay.
That's
Okay,
awesome.
she kept the Floyd.
She kept, thank God.
I
really
know.
hope that she did, but it was her decision.
Yeah, I know.
But if she's listening or if she sees this, Melina, Daddy loves you.
She will. I mean, she can listen to it on iHeartRadio or Spotify.
Yeah, I'm sure she'll.
But can I tell you something, Max? I also don't fill out the check until I see, because if you get points taken out, well, money deducted. If you don't fucking have an open bar, if you have a buffet, if you, your gift is decreased.
So you're rating the wedding before you
Because
give the gift.
etiquette-wise, you're supposed to put in the envelope and like double the plate. So sometimes if
that
I
what
never
it is?
heard
I
of the
never
plate,
knew that, so,
yeah.
okay.
So like if it's $75 a person, you give $150 as a gift per person.
Mm-hmm.
So, but if you come with the open bar, you're good. If it's like a sit down, 5 different courses or whatever. But if it's a buffet, I'm definitely, your money's decreased because I know it's only $49.99.
So the fact that you may like really love the people that are getting married and want to be nice is like second.
no,
and
that's definitely. Listen,
because that's the only weddings I go to. I don't just go to.
I don't either.
Max get married, I ain't going. I'm sorry. Love you, brother, but
No, that's a
I
good
go, I
point
go
too.
to the bachelor party. But I ain't going to the wedding.
But that's a gift in itself, right? Because you have to buy a ticket and then they have raffles
That's
and
how I
stuff.
support. I'll go to the bachelor party. We'll get fifth letter to DJ because you can't DJ your own bachelor party. I know
You
you
probably would though.
You probably would want to. We got.
If you want things done right, you got to
get
do
him
it
up there.
yourself.
Agreed.
Well, he not. You know.
You know who had
Yeah, I
you
know.
know who had the best wedding? Him. Right here.
I heard that. I didn't.
Yeah,
We weren't as connected.
No,
when
no,
he got
but-
married,
Well, I
so.
see you every
like
few
you
years.
go,
Yeah, every few
you know,
years.
like you go into these churches or whatever, and they have the wedding,
Yeah.
and everybody has a speech, and then the priest talking about all this. They went right to the I do's.
Oh, brother, another 5 up top.
No, just put it this way. I had people coming in when we were walking out.
Yeah, I love that.
And we wanted to do it so everyone could watch the football
Don't
game.
ask me what the
love-
chapel
We went to the
looked
bar.
like.
Everyone watched the football
One more,
game.
brother. One more.
See, you definitely would have
Don't
gotten a
ask
big
me.
check.
See,
Yeah.
don't
That's
ask me
what I'm
what
talking about.
don't ask me what the chapel looked like because I just sat down.
Bruh.
My seat didn't get warm enough.
No.
But like I do. Okay, let's go.
I'm gonna call him because if lightning, I probably won't. But if lightning strikes and I do get remarried, I'm gonna holler at him because that's exactly
Listen.
quick.
Go to Vegas.
It took 20 minutes.
Yeah, 'cause I
20-minute ceremony. That's all it was.
Yeah,
20
like
minutes.
the justice of the
that.
peace doesn't care. They're still getting paid, right? So they're like,
Oh, we had our just. Oh, you didn't even know this. Our justice of peace backed out the day before, like the night before. Yeah.
So are you really married?
It just so happened. We were there, and the guy. Actually canceled the day of, and just so happens that there was a guy that was the justice of the peace there. He's like, "I'll do it right now." I was like, "Perfect." Did it. 20 minutes later, we were walking out, went to the bar, watched the game, had some drinks, food. Perfect.
There you go.
And here's the thing, and you're still happily married.
Yeah. Well, this is my third time, so I'd practice.
Well, yeah, I don't.
There was
keep
a
track.
there was a,
Neither do I. I lost track.
Jen likes conspiracy, so here we go.
Uh-oh.
Yes, I do.
There
All right,
was a
time to crack
myth.
this margarita. What's that say?
It's a
Ghosts?
yeah.
G-O-S?
It's an IPA from Florida.
Wait till you guys see this run back all the comments, because Kevin and someone else is just like having arguments on the fucking.
Wait, who?
I don't know. Kevin, something about being ignorant, and then someone else said something, and then yeah,
Oh, we got this going. Okay.
yeah.
so
There's a little argument going on in our.
Listen.
Wait, who? I don't see it.
No,
I just know my mom is watching. What's up, Mom?
Hi, Mom. What's your mom's name?
Lena.
Lena.
That is,
Thank
that
you, Lena, for bringing this lovely man into the world.
Lena Floyd is my heart and soul.
Yes.
Taught me everything I know.
So here's my myth. Okay. Here's my
Oh, LG's in the house. He just said hi.
Hey,
My brother LG, Major Motion. We got to give Major Motion some
He's
love.
so nice. He's so
Where's
nice. He has
when
some
are they
beautiful
going? Where are
grandkids.
they next? Do you know?
I do actually.
he can come on the show anytime he wants.
Okay, we'll get him on.
Bring the band, baby. No.
You just listen. All you need is LG. You know, Major Motion, September 18th, Rooftop Cafe,
Where's that?
Glastonbury. Great
Well, it's
venue.
nice. It's supposed to be nice there, right?
Oh, it's very nice. It's very
So-
nice. It actually is a rooftop spot.
Glastonbury's far though.
Well,
There's
you know,
a lot of rotaries.
Anything with a berry.
From
You might
Bristol,
have-
it's probably what, half an hour?
about a half hour from Bristol.
So real quick, just to the backtrack on the myth and the conspiracy.
Yeah, go ahead,
sorry,
go
sorry,
ahead,
sorry.
go ahead.
So then we'll get back to that. But so the myth was that there was a hotel, well, the only hotel in Bristol, right across from ESPN. What's that?
Doubletree.
Doubletree now, yeah.
Right. Everybody getting married there. They didn't last. It was
Really?
like, yes.
Really?
Everybody that I knew that was getting married in that. So I'm like, is this place possessed?
Or it's built on an Indian burial ground. When anything's fucked
It's
up, that's
Native
what it is.
American, jackass.
That's right. Excuse me.
Native
American.
Indigenous person burial
I got a
ground.
little bit of that.
Yeah, it wasn't in India,
That's a good point.
even though you got that good Indian hair.
No, that's the
Does
white
that mean you
in me.
can't call it?
I wish it was Native American
Does
hair.
this mean you
It's
can't
the
call
white
it?
in
Does
me.
this mean you can't call it native corn anymore?
I don't think you can.
You say native corn.
You can't.
Why not?
Well, you can-
Native.
no, you can. I can. But
That means
you can't-
local.
You never called it Indian corn, did? Was it Indian?
I
corn
know,
ever?
right? Indigenous corn.
What was the other one we couldn't say
I
anymore?
don't know. We can't fucking say anything.
Just shut your mouth. Just shut up. You can't say
You
anything.
can't say anything.
All right, so like, yeah, so that place was possessed. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, and now,
It's
now
like, okay.
Yeah, nah, I mean,
So just don't get married. There is what he's saying.
that's what he said. Okay.
so now fast forward to you were
Now,
saying
if I
about-
get married again, honestly, I want to do it on like the beach somewhere.
Right.
Not pavilion. I love.
Maybe you should
I
come
love
You
my
should.
friends at the pavilion, but
Everyone would show up.
yeah, well, maybe.
Well,
Where's
you know
up
what?
in Old Lyme?
Yeah, that's the one. Of
You know
my,
what
that's
my
spot.
my nephew did? They had a what do they call it? He went to the Dominican and got married there.
That's what I'm. That's
Can we
that's
not
what I'm
call it the
screaming.
Dominican?
Yeah,
Can we
he
just
is
say
right.
he went to Dominican Republic? It's
Yeah.
not the Dominican.
Yeah.
But it is
Sorry,
the
Jim.
Dominican.
Okay, so he went to DR.
I got you today, Max.
He went
Okay,
to DR,
that's a little better.
but
I can get with that.
Yeah.
The problem with that is it's very expensive.
yeah,
It is. I've never been.
I have not
beautiful.
been there.
They supply
but
everything.
I know people. Yeah, but
When I say they supply everything from the sand to
To the
everything-
drugs?
Yeah,
to
yeah,
everything.
yeah, yeah,
You ain't
To
getting
the-
no drugs
They
there.
even got like
Why, you looked?
if you
No,
want
no.
somebody over there making cigars for you, they'll do that too.
is that right?
That's in the package. Yeah.
You
They'll-
fucker. Cigars.
Cigars.
the
Oh, you're
paper,
so
not the
cute,
wrapper.
Max.
No, but yeah. What do they call it though? I'm trying to think of it. It's a
Blunts.
destination wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah, destination
Yeah.
wedding. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So
Well, I'm nowhere near any of that, so I don't even know
T.
why I even went there.
Well, maybe
You
we
got
can-
both cans open?
That one's empty, bro. Come on, man.
I told you, fucking you up.
You just get right to business.
I ain't playing. If I had known,
You were right.
You didn't give me the total lowdown. I would have came in with a case.
That's what I'm talking about. That's
you
how we
live,
did.
you live near here, right?
5 minutes.
That day Rippy was here, we drank a lot that day.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm 5 minutes away, and I bought all this liquor for my
Where do you
daughter's
live?
wedding. So you know, a Westwood area. It's right there.
Westwood?
I live on Robertson. I'm not gonna
Hell,
say the
it's-
number because
No, I know.
Nobody knocking
I'm
on
just
my
trying
door.
to- I-
Especially after these comments.
Yeah, I'm like, well, they don't want to come to my house.
You probably got a gun.
Where's
I do
Westwood
that.
School off of?
So Westwood School is
right off Stafford, right?
well, it's
I get confused.
Yes, you can get to it off Stafford.
Is
It's
that
like
that-
3 different entrances to the old Westwood School. So,
Okay, it was the old where they used to do like what do you get?
It's whatchamacallit-
GEDs and shit like
Yes.
that. Okay.
So do you know Grove Street?
Yes.
Where Max. So there's Max's Pizza.
Yep.
Not yours, but
That's on
Max's.
the left or right hand side.
It depends on which direction you're going.
Well, I'm saying, would it be on my left or right hand side when you're
Well, where
explaining
the fuck
it?
are you going? If you're going,
I'm going to his house.
So from here,
What do I feel
It
like
doesn't
I'm
matter
on
from here,
GPS?
but like if
well, Max's. If I'm going home,
Yeah.
Max's is going to be on my right. Right after Max's is Grove Street.
oh, okay, I see.
And then Grove will take you to Nicholas, take you to Robertson.
Oh, I see.
Right up that neighborhood.
Oh, so you don't live
Thank
far.
God you're not
It's
an Amazon delivery.
Oh, I'd be
Christ.
fucking. Oh, I'm all over the state anyways, but yeah, my GPS is.
Do you use Waze? I love Waze.
You know, I started using it like when
Waze is the
it
only
before
way
it
to
was
go.
even popular, and
And I
it,
put
it, just,
the-
it
I
wasn't
put
that good back
I
then.
put the British guy on.
It's
as
the
a voice.
only way to go. Trust me, I've traveled.
With the British guy?
I've driven everywhere.
Yeah.
Waze is it.
I know. I got to get used to that. You know, when you change interfaces
Yeah, it's
from.
a different interface
Yeah,
than what
so-
you used
But
to,
then-
but the accuracy
Yes,
is
much
much
better,
every
right?
one of them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good.
Including a personal Garmin that I have.
Yeah.
And Waze
I
is
like
better than
I
that.
like when you're like 3 streets down and it'll tell you railroad track.
Yeah.
There's a railroad crossing
I
up
must be a
ahead.
fucking moron because I never use this stuff.
No, it tells you where
If
everything
you know where
Is
you're
that why
going,
you're
you
always
don't probably
late?
need it.
It tells
I'm
you
never late.
No,
Today was the first time I'm
there's
ever
a-
late. Don't do that, Steve.
What
Don't do
happens
that.
is there's
Call her out like-
there's these people they follow this page called Wazers. So like they'll notify other people on this app that what's going on. So you'll see like
People have so much fucking time on their hands. Why
So
is no one working?
Hold on.
Is no one working?
they'll be like
I feel like Steve. Is no one
let's-
working? Are you at work?
Let's defend the Wazers. If you're driving,
The Wazers, that's what they're called?
They're called
if you're
Wazers, yes.
driving,
I don't know.
as a guy who used to drive, and now I cover all of New England. Previously, it was New York, and New York is about as bad as you're gonna find.
Oh,
other
yeah.
than maybe L.A., maybe Atlanta. New York is about as bad for traffic.
Oh, yeah.
So you're driving and you're thinking, I want to know what's up ahead so I can do what I need to do. I'm gonna let other people know.
In the city itself?
Oh yeah, I
Oh
drove,
yeah.
I was in
There's
the
like
city,
one-way streets.
Long
that-
Island.
That's a lot.
Are you like
State.
the mortgage broker type guy or
I used to be. I'm in community relations now. I left mortgages
okay?
because it was too stressful.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I left it just before it got busy.
Right.
So all this money everybody's making, I am not making that money. That's okay.
Kaz
I'm
said
making my
Google
own
is
different
better.
money.
Then when they call you, they don't want to hear about okay, you can't pay your mortgage because you lost power or anything like that.
Nah, honestly,
No one gives a fuck if you can't pay your mortgage.
No,
to
that's
be honest.
actually, in fairness, that's not true, because it costs all of the banks that have these properties a lot of money to try to foreclose.
Right.
So they would so for anybody out there
That's true.
that's coming off of COVID that has issues, listen to me. I've been doing this a
It's
long
years
time.
before they
I like
get
this.
you
I
out.
like this. Go ahead.
It's the truth.
Bring it
Talk
back.
to your servicer, and they will try to figure out any way possible to keep you in your house. It is expensive for any bank that holds a property to try to get you out. It's very expensive. They would much rather, including changing the terms. They'll do almost anything.
They will.
If you can show, okay, I can't pay the 20 grand I owe, right? But I can move forward. I can pay my 1,500 or
waive
2,000.
that. They'll waive it.
Or they'll
will?
move it. They'll move
Oh my
it.
god,
or
they'll stick it to the end of your loan. They don't give a
right.
shit.
So
They don't wanna have properties
The worst
just
thing
falling
people
apart.
can do is nothing. That's the worst you could. Don't be afraid. And honestly, and I offer this to anybody. Private message me, Terence Floyd. Send me a PM and say, hey, I'm in trouble. I will look at your numbers. I will put together a tentative plan that you could present to your lender and say, hey, I talked to someone else. Here's what they're thinking. What do you think? So I'll break down the barriers for you, but we got to get people to stay in their homes, especially here in Connecticut. And we got to get people, don't be afraid of your bank. They don't want to take your house.
Well,
I promise
people
you.
are only afraid of their banks if they owe money.
Right.
But I think too, back during the housing crisis, so I watched my whole neighborhood literally just
Yeah, that was a
fall
tough time.
apart.
That's because you moved in.
Please, I'm the fucking neighborhood watch. They
He said,
need me.
we're
up
getting
there.
too serious. We got to break this down.
They need me up there.
That's
They
Karen
need-
right there,
They need me.
of the
I'm
neighborhood.
Black Karen. The Black Karen. They need me. They don't want me. They don't want me. What is it? You need me on that wall. Isn't that what his name said? They need me there. But so we bought our house low, like 135, and then my neighbor, not 9 months later, paid like 220.
Yeah.
But they had a variable rate that she
Yeah.
didn't
Right.
lock
She
it in,
wasn't-
and they almost lost their house.
That's stupid
And
to
then
do that.
Listen, but back then that's what mortgages were.
Yeah, I know. You could pick fixed orders.
Still today.
Right, we had 2 years
It hasn't changed.
right. We had 2 years to fix the rate, and we did. They didn't. But listen, they are non-English speakers. You know, English is not their first language. They do the best that they can. They're hard workers, and we watched my entire neighborhood. People go and take. Then when the house, the market increased, people taking out second mortgages and then losing it.
So
the whole street literally turned over twice.
So, all right, I want to say this.
Max is raising his hand.
I saw that. I'm not even addressing that guy. I don't even know what we're doing.
You gotta go pee, Max?
He's Horseshack.
But Wells Fargo helped me out because I was behind on my mortgage.
Yes, sir.
Uh-oh. Don't get too personal, Max. Everyone knows you're broke.
It's all good.
No. But what they don't know, a lot of people don't know that mortgage companies have tons of programs that they can work with you, so you keep your home, like you were saying. So what they did was they took any back payment you owed, and they just added on to your, mortgage.
Your mortgage is 60 years.
Yeah, you know what? And
But,
in some cases, no, it was 60, but it could go to 40. If you had a 30 and they needed to extend, that could happen. But here's the thing. The one thing you have to be able to show is, okay, whatever was broken is now fixed.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
So moving forward, I can pay it. That's the biggest problem. COVID hit, lost my job, lost income, blah, blah, blah. Got it.
Right.
COVID subsided, started working again. I'm a manager again. I got my job. I'm making good money.
Right.
But I owe you 25 grand. Can't pay it. If you can prove moving forward that you can pay your mortgage, I can't guarantee it, but I would wager a large amount of money of his that it would.
Of course you would.
Of course.
Anybody would like to do that.
Yeah, but I would wager a large amount of money that it can be worked out. And like I said, Terence Floyd, Facebook, private message me if anybody's in trouble. I hate when people lose their homes.
I know.
It's
sad.
It's very sad, especially if they got
It is
kids.
devastating. And particularly for minority communities, that is our way to wealth.
Right.
That's it. That's how we get to wealth, is owning property, building equity in that property, and then doing something constructive with that equity.
I can't tell you right now, like the way it's booming, like how many out-of-state people are here right now.
Please.
And oh my God, like driving
Some fucking
around.
bullshit. No, because you want to know what? I have a hair in my ass about it.
Ew.
Because
It's nasty, Jen.
Because listen, the people from New York are coming in, right? And they're driving up the market, but it can't.
That's because it's all cash offers.
It totally is, but it can't sustain itself. And you've got people literally coming in a house that was what, 200,000.
Yeah, they're appraising at 200 and they're paying 240.
It's ridiculous.
But there's nothing. And my mom used to say this when we were kids. So, Mom, if you're listening, you'll appreciate this. There's nothing new. All them new dances, the dances we were doing, right? Right? So
She's right.
Thanksgiving, we were doing our new dance. I was like, we used to do no dances. And the same thing in the mortgage, in the real estate industry. The stuff that's happening today is no different than. You talked about the shrinkage in the market back in 07, 08, but then it boomed again in 2010, 2011. That's what we're experiencing now. So people are going to overpay. It's exactly what's going to happen.
Yep.
So the people that sell, they're going to make out and be like, I got my money. And the people that buy, they're going to be happy because I got the house. And then 2 years from now, property values are going to come back down.
100%.
Now, so if you pay $300,000 for that house today, say it's here in Bristol, in 2 years it's probably gonna be worth $250.
Yep.
But you just gotta ride that wave.
Yeah.
You can't stick in that house. It'll come back again down the road.
Always
But
does.
the problem is you've got people with, and I'm definitely not. I would bet that no income, no asset verification is still happening.
Oh, of course
No,
it is.
Jill said it is, so that means it is.
Of course it is. Absolutely.
But so the problem is, and I got not into it, but someone was talking about how this is for generational wealth. Listen, they are targeting black and brown people again, putting you in houses that you really cannot afford. And my biggest concern is my taxes are doable. My house is not worth $350,000, which they're trying to get me to sell it at that price.
Why not?
At 50, where am I going? I'm not buying a house for $400,000.
Well, we got like
You know what I mean?
4
I probably only
extra
have 10 years
bedrooms in
left
my
to
house.
live. but think about it,
You can pay me, right?
No. And
No.
but my worry is the city's going to come in, and if they reassess based on these current markets, my taxes will double.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
it's fucked up.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And I don't
And
think
there's nothing you can do about it.
Right. But what I'm saying is, so
Yeah.
you've got all these buyers driving the prices of houses up. But now when the city comes back, the people that were owning these homes, we're the ones that get fucked.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely. And I have no answer for that because that's just how it works.
Some bullshit.
Yeah, you're right.
It's just
That's
how it
just
works.
the way it
and
is,
I'm gonna
yep.
be in the same boat you're in.
Max, I forgot to ask you. Do you have any segments today?
Just what's popping.
Okay.
Oh, I have a joke,
And
Pootie.
then,
Oh shit! You got any dad jokes?
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
I got-
awesome.
I got 5 dad jokes.
Cool.
So what we do when we have a guest on, we like.
Oh, that's right.
We're gonna do a little different. We're gonna go around the room, and you're gonna randomly ask T any question you want.
Oh, I like that.
Now you're telling me?
I don't have a question.
I
You
know.
have a question?
I like that.
All right, it's easy. Like I was like, T, what's your favorite team?
Oh, that's stupid. You got to get more personal than that.
Well, you gotta pick what sport. He's saying football. We already.
Okay.
Now it's
Yes.
Cowboys, baby.
Okay, what's your like what we did with Rippy? What's your favorite? Your favorite rapper of all time?
That's a very good question.
I know. It's one of the toughest ones
So just full disclosure.
of all time.
Major Motion, I do rap with Major Motion.
So it's you.
Right.
Actually-
So no, it's not. But I do rap with LG. Is kind enough to allow me to share the stage with him. Y'all got to come. I mean, that's my brother, one of my best friends. But man, the guy's so talented. Y'all got to come check him out. But he does allow me to share the stage, and I get up there. And,
Are you stripping? What are you doing up there?
no, I just rap, baby.
Oh,
just
do
rap.
that shit then.
Yeah,
Freestyle.
I just rap.
You can't.
Can you freestyle or just rap?
I
Because if you
don't-
can freestyle, I want you to say something about her.
Nah, if I could, I still wouldn't, because she's married. I don't want her husband come looking for her.
Oh, damn. What kind of flow you coming with?
Nah, man, I ain't trying to have no husbands come look.
Nah, he's cool as hell.
He'd probably start laughing.
Nah, he'd start
probably
laughing.
high five me, right?
Go
Yeah.
ahead, do it. T.
What's that? Oh, here we go.
Oh wait.
No,
Oh no.
not
With a
that
hip,
song.
Hop, a hippie to the hippie, the hip, hip, a hop. You don't stop the rocket to the bang, bang, boogie. Say up, jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogity beat.
Oh, jeez. Max,
You know what
you
I
could
do?
have picked
So
a better
here-
song.
Here's
No,
what
but
I
listen,
do.
that's what he do.
But here's what I do, Max, and you'll appreciate this. So LG does Montel Jordan. This is how we do it.
Yep.
Okay.
You know that beat, right?
Right.
Yep.
So what's the rap to that beat? Come on, DJ.
What?
What's the rap song to the Montel Jordan? This is how we do it.
Slick Rick.
Yeah. Once
I
upon
do-
a time, not
so
long
in the
ago.
middle
Is
of
it?
that, I come up and I do children's story,
Really?
and then he finishes out the song. It is awesome.
That's perfect, actually.
Oh, it's perfect.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
perfect.
So, who's your all-time favorite rapper besides yourself?
So I'm torn between two.
Okay.
Biggie.
Yep.
And KRS-One.
Okay. As
'Cause
long as
KRS-One
Tupac's not in there.
Nah.
Good.
I like
I
Tupac.
can't stand him.
No, I like him, but
like him.
but
I do like
but as an East Coast guy, I mean Biggie,
KRS-One, though.
But KRS-One,
Woo!
I did so in 1985. I did a rap contest, right, down in Stanford somewhere. I was young, and they were like, "Come in," and they were like, "You can do whatever song you want. If you wanted to freestyle, you can, or you can do." They had whatever permissions. So I did poetry, KRS-One's
Oh,
poetry.
shit, yeah.
I love that song, and I won.
Oh, you did?
I won the contest. It was some
really
local
cool.
fair, yeah. So KRS-One or Biggie, depending
He's
on
so
the mood I'm
smart,
in.
though.
It was his birthday last week, and the radio was playing him, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm like in the car jamming.
I've seen him live
With his
probably 4
transistor radio.
times.
His headphones with the antenna on it and shit.
He's just amazing.
Jen, who's your favorite rapper?
We've been down this road. You know what I mean? And you guys don't agree with
okay,
me.
T. She
I'm
likes,
a trash rapper.
She
I-
likes
I'm-
the
I'm
new
in it.
stuff. She
I'm
likes
in it.
Not that mumble
I'm
rap.
in
Any
it.
of that.
Yeah,
Anything,
that's her.
I'm
That's
in
her.
it. I
Anything
can't
with
get
little
enough.
in it, like little Dirk.
I'm going to see Little Baby and Little Dirk on Friday. I cannot wait.
And did I hear you say 50? Like you said at 50.
I just
blah, blah,
turned
blah.
50, yeah.
Right. So happy birthday. When was
Thank
your
you.
birthday?
August 9th.
August 9th. Oh, recent. Happy birthday.
Thank
to you.
you.
Okay. But at 50, you like that crap. Come on.
I can't
She's a
get enough.
wannabe.
If
I
you were
can't get
35,
enough.
I'd say okay.
No,
But at 50,
No,
I
she's
can't
she's
get
a
enough.
wannabe.
Ask
I
her-
cannot get enough. I
Ask
love
her
it.
who her crush is.
who's your crush?
Oh, Post Malone. But, although, can I
That's
tell you
what I'm
something?
saying.
Can I tell you
That's
something?
how we're working with.
For the first time ever,
forgot to bring
turned
him, by
off
the way.
that song. I forgot. I'm sorry.
What, Motley Crue?
I cannot stand that song, and I
I
turned
really
it off.
thought about
What,
was
Wild
when-
Side?
No, when
Motley
I saw Post Malone do Motley Crue, I'm like, is this about Motley Crue?
Yeah, it is. Well, they're in the video too. I think one of them.
I
are?
don't watch the
I can't
video.
stand. The song. And I'm just like, Post. Why are we doing this? And his diamonds in his teeth. I just want him to go back to White Iverson days.
Okay,
That's what
so
I want him to do.
What's your question? Now go ahead. We're
I
going
don't know.
on.
I got to think of it.
I know. I didn't think of one
Put me on the
either.
spot.
All right, so
Oh, do you have a favorite? Do you have a pet?
I do not have a pet, and I live alone. My kids are grown.
Oh, good. You don't have cats. That's a good start.
I don't. When I was married, and I worked a lot, I did have a couple of cats. I thought that my then wife like some company when she gets home at 5, and I didn't get home till 9.
We
I'm
get
like,
the bitch a
and we
cat.
didn't have any kids at the time, so we did have some cats. Didn't really work out, but we did then. But no, I would not be a good parent to pets. Because it's like having kids again.
Oh, absolutely.
And I don't have that desire.
Yeah, you even got babysitters and
like
stuff.
if I get up,
Not for cats, but for
No,
dogs.
I get.
no,
I
I'm
hear you.
fine. So if it's like 8 o'clock on a Saturday and I'm home and I decide I'm going out to get my drink on, I don't want to have to think about the cat or the dog or the gerbil or whatever people do these days.
Because if you hook up,
I
you might
do
not show
fish-
up till the
Well,
next day.
yeah, that's possible.
You always talk about the hookup. You know what I'm saying? You two. Remember we go.
No,
we
I
go-
don't. I'm not allowed to. My wife said I can't. What are you talking about?
No,
How's
that
your
was-
wife doing, by the way?
She's doing really good.
Tell her
Yeah,
I said hello.
I
Is she
will.
white? Is she?
probably.
Sometimes.
She is, yeah.
She's
All right.
probably doing some slave labor at home.
okay,
like,
yeah.
I haven't seen her in forever.
She
doing
mows the
something. Some
lawn.
yard
You're a
girl.
bitch, Jen.
Damn.
So you're doing something to her out there. She's probably
Oh my
hauling
God.
wood or doing
If you
some
need
shit.
somebody for home improvements, just call his wife. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck you
She's
guys.
always out there. She's always in the trenches, bro. Always.
Okay. All right.
All right, Steve, what's your
Poor
question?
thing.
now?
Bless her heart.
I don't know. Do you pee in streams? I don't know.
Apparently,
I do.
It's happening.
That's what happens when you turn 50.
I don't.
You
want-
probably do. You can't tell.
I don't. I'm.
You
gonna say
probably
that.
don't. You can't tell.
I don't even know how to answer
I
that.
don't-
Oh, my friend is. He said he's got to go. Heavy rain and checking for tornadoes. Where are you, Kaz?
He's
Hopefully
probably
not.
Louisiana.
Hopefully he's not in Louisiana.
Can we just send some prayers out to southern
absolutely.
Louisiana? Because I was down in 05. I went to the Essence Festival for the first time, July of 05. I'm in a cab and the guy's telling me what happens in a hurricane. Right? He's like, oh, here's what we do. We shut down the highways and we do this. This is July of 2005. Katrina hit August of 2005, like a month later.
Wow.
And I'm watching everything this guy told me. I'm watching on CNN and all the cable channels. And so then I was working in affordable housing, and I was there's a great affordable housing organization called NeighborWorks, right? And so what they specialize in is the rebuilding of affordable housing. So they arranged a tour for certain people of the lower Ninth Ward. So about 8 months later, I was one of the lucky ones, lucky, air quotes, to actually get a tour. And let me tell you something.
Devastating.
If you didn't have tears in your eyes, you weren't human. To see the houses with all the X's on it, and it was just
That's sad.
unbelievable to see what Hurricane Katrina did to that area, and then our government's lackluster response to the minority neighborhoods back then. And so I can only hope that this hurricane, I think it's Ida,
This is going to be a lot worse.
they said it's going to be stronger.
Oh my God.
a
It
lot
can't
worse. They
survive.
said they
If
haven't had one like that since
And
18
see, and New
something.
Orleans is below sea level. I hope
Yep.
everybody understands.
Right. Yeah.
Right. And the levees were improved, but they're not like, check out the levees over in like Norway. Those are real levees.
Yeah.
For some reason, we won't do that.
Because it's all brown people down there.
That's when I'm
why.
screaming.
Seriously,
Jen,
I mean,
you and I right here.
that's-
That's what I'm
that's-
talking about.
that's all it's
There
about.
are levees that can be built that can withstand this type of stuff, but for some reason, our government won't invest the funds to do that. And so I'm just going to pray that
When is it
something
supposed to
happen.
be?
As we
now.
speak.
Right now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
right
hitting
now.
land as we speak.
Yeah.
Well, listen, that it can't survive again. If it happens and if it is that bad, they won't.
Well, the devastation
won't come back.
for Katrina was
Yeah.
it affected the area for years. Businesses. I mean, I went down 2 times after,
Right.
and going down like Canal Street, Bourbon Street, and all the commercial
Quarter.
areas, the French quarters. It was just heartbreaking, especially because I was just there,
Right.
so I got to see it thrive, and then to just see 2 buildings with cardboard or plywood, and then the third one, they're open, and then 2 more. It was just bad. So.
And on top of that, you got the COVID. They're like in the red.
The COVID.
The COVID.
The COVID.
The DR, right?
He likes the.
He likes the.
It's
So-
sad. I can't even imagine
prayers.
what's gonna happen. I can't even.
And up here, we were freaking out over.
Oh Christ! All we do is fucking freak out.
Well, up until
nothing.
Saturday, Henry was supposed to be some
right
shit now. Henry was supposed to be serious, and then we all got up Sunday and they said, oh, it shifted.
And I
So
have
then we
and
were
I
good.
have 2 bags of ice.
I got 6.
I didn't even go to the store. I'm like, what the fuck? What? For what? When you go, there's nothing there. And I'm thinking, do these people not grocery shop until it's about to have like bad weather?
There was,
like, what are we doing?
I walked around because I thought it was comical, so I went to.
I saw your picture. You cracked me up.
Where was that?
You're like, there it is.
Was that
was
Walmart
funny.
that you were in?
That was funny.
I went to Walmart. I go, here it comes. No water.
Well, it doesn't make any sense.
Then I went to Valero's. No gas. And then I went inside. No kerosene. I mean, yeah. They had not kerosene. What you call it?
Propane.
Propane. Thank you. No propane.
I can see that though, because if you don't, you could cook on the grill, right?
Yeah.
So I could see propane.
So it's
but
basically
you're
like
filling up 6
if
fucking
you have
tanks.
kids, I can understand kind of a panicky stage if you have kids, because kids don't understand.
All they need is chips, though.
Yes.
That's true.
Fruit snacks and chips.
And a way to play a game.
That's it.
Oh
Give
yeah,
me a game to play.
we charge all the gadgets.
Well, I just said to my kids, please charge shit because I don't want to hear in your
There you
mouths.
go.
They don't though. They wait till last minute, and then when they're like, "Oh wait, I'm on 5%."
I know.
You got to get those portable battery.
Yeah, I got a few of them.
Yeah, me too.
You gave us one, I think, didn't you?
I
Steve?
think I did. Yeah, I got a whole box of them. All right, so let's
go
get into
to
our
I'm
I'm done.
how in sync
We're like
was that?
stepbrothers.
I know. For once, we're back on the same
Just
fucking
don't put
page.
your nuts on his drum set.
Mom, I had nothing to do with it. If you're listening, Mom, this is adult humor. This is adult humor, Mom. Hey, I know for a fact you and Dad used to listen to Richard Pryor. You can handle it.
Yeah, that's true. That is
You can
true.
handle it.
Oh my God,
let's go to,
Richard Pryor.
Remember Eddie Murphy when he was a kid?
Eddie
And he's like, and then he started doodling.
Oh, yeah.
In the beginning, it's hilarious.
And
Yeah.
he kicked him in the
And he
ding.
kicked him in the ding ding. All right, Max, you ready for your?
Yeah, give me the what's pop.
Oh, you doing what's popping?
Yeah, no, not the. Not
You
the
got one
extended-
job, Steve. One job to get
please
the
don't.
music right.
Not the extended version. Not back with the remix.
Oh, jeez. Max's segment. What's popping, Max?
What's going on? So the big news. He's all over Twitter and all that stuff. So I know how much you like Twitter.
I don't even know how to tweet.
Do you tweet?
Madden Voice is my tweet.
right.
Football stuff mostly.
So Kanye
He's such a piece of shit. He's such a piece of shit.
dropped his album yesterday.
Who cares, dude?
But yeah, he had this like party, like album.
Oh,
release.
it's old house or
This
something like
was
that.
an old house.
He's got issues, dude.
And he came out and he was dressed all like face covered, everything.
He set himself on fucking fire.
And then his wife that we thought they were getting.
That's why I thought they were getting a divorce.
Right. She came out in an all white wedding dress.
Okay.
And they did like
Little Dennis Rodman look. I think.
Yes. What's going on there? I don't understand him anymore.
Well, it's probably cheaper to keep her. She probably got to give him half of her damn money. That's probably what it is.
But have we ever
No,
understood
he's got more money
Kanye?
than her.
No.
Yeah, look it up. Google it.
No, I'm saying he's
No, that's actually that's interesting.
No, he's a
because they're
billionaire.
both- Is he a billionaire?
Yep.
Okay.
I want you to Google
Have
that.
we ever understood Kanye though?
Now,
like
her-
honestly.
No.
now. Correct me. Her dad was the lawyer in the.
Yes.
Yeah.
O.J. Simpson.
Yeah.
Robert Kardashian.
Yeah.
He was on the O.J. Simpson.
correct.
Okay, and then when he passed away, his kids just went. And
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Well,
But
he
remember,
died.
the mother remarried Bruce Jenner.
Oh yeah,
Before he became.
that's true.
I'm not even gonna go there. because
I actually just
We're
watched a very
we're gonna lose
interesting.
even more listeners.
I know. Well, I watched an interesting
Yes.
documentary
Well, don't. Or
about
she, her.
what?
Or used to be a him.
That's not true.
That's why she's so aggressive.
Also,
that is false.
I was gonna say I don't believe that.
Thank you.
Also, what's popping? The fast food chains, McDonald's and Burger King, are so desperate for employees. They're going to 14 and 15 years old. So that's been a big uproar now, saying you can't have 14-year-olds working at a fast food place.
But do you know why?
But you can't with a 15-year-old with a work permit.
Right.
But do you know why?
Why?
They're desperate?
Because.
Oh yeah.
Do you know why? Seriously.
No,
Because I happen to know why.
Okay, go ahead.
So it's not just them;
It's
it's
everyone.
restaurants in general. So because what happened during COVID is they extended unemployment and increased and extended. It's actually almost over. Like,
October, right?
yeah, I don't know exactly when, but very soon. And so people that were working in the restaurant business were actually making more money on unemployment.
That's right.
Yeah,
than-
absolutely.
And so they said, well, why would I go work for McDonald's?
Well, that's one thing
or
that pisses
Chili's?
me off is because
very
Biden was trying to do a good thing, okay? Or trying to get people back on their feet, but then they fucking take advantage of it,
Yeah.
and then they're like, They're ready to point the finger. See, this is what I was talking about.
Right.
But here's the issue. Here's the issue for me. I can't blame. So I'm fortunate. I do well, and so I don't need any of this, right?
Right.
But I also work in an industry that I support a lot of nonprofits, and I see what the nonprofits are doing, and I see the people that need this help. And so I honestly have to say, I can't blame someone who was making minimum wage, working wherever, and says, I'm making more money here. The problem really wasn't the unemployment and the increased wages and the extension. The problem is these companies have to be in a position to pay people a competitive wage.
Right. Oh, absolutely. I totally agree
People
with that. But
living
there
wage.
are idiots that...
Oh, there are idiots.
There's plenty of
But
them.
there's always going to be. There's always going to be.
You're making,
you know what I mean?
some people are making more at McDonald's than they do in a nursing home.
Well, the thing is that people were smart
that's a problem.
because
Yeah.
everyone's trying to hire. If they were smart, they would get in now because by the time their unemployment runs out, they're going to be at the bottom of the food chain. So
they're
if you
gonna
get
be
your job
unemployed,
now, you'll be a fucking manager by the time.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
If you're smart.
And, all of us in the room, we were working when we were 14, 15
Absolutely.
years.
Oh,
we all,
hell yeah. I had 3 jobs.
Like,
100% under the table.
I had one, but anyway.
and Steve's not Jamaican, so.
I had one job.
That's right.
But no, like paper routes,
Yeah, I had my paper. Hartford Current, baby.
Yeah,
I used to wash
The
dishes.
fucking Sunday papers. You know how many times I dumped those
Man,
things in the
you had
woods?
to fucking- you had to make them.
Yeah, you had to
They
make
didn't
them.
ship
right.
them made. You gotta make them.
Saturday,
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
I used to dump mine in the woods. I'd do half of my route and like, fuck this. And then they were like, we never got our paper. I'm like, I
Again.
don't know. Someone stole it off your thing.
Again, another thing. Now you just click on your newspaper right there, right
I
there.
know.
Yeah.
Good times.
I know.
First
I still
world
love the
problems.
paper.
A lot of
There's nothing like a good paper on a toilet bowl.
Unless you
Or
have
a
an
magazine.
iPad.
Yeah.
iPad. iPad works well there.
Oh yeah, finger hut.
So I heard.
Or Sears catalog, Roebuck.
Right at Christmas, then you'd circle
Oh
it,
hell
everything
yeah.
you wanted.
Oh yeah,
But you're
Toys
right,
R
though.
Us.
Like, we'll see what's going to happen. And I feel bad for the small businesses because they're not going to rebound from this. They
No.
can't. They can't.
Well, there is small businesses. There is the Paycheck Protection Program that a lot of lenders still have funds for. And so and it's designed for businesses that have employees and you're like struggling and you're thinking about really like firing some, you can get this money. And as long as you don't fire your employees, you don't have to pay the money back.
Right, and you just have to be able to provide proof that they are actual employees,
Yeah.
like pay stubs and how much would have earned over 1 year, and then
Yep.
Now, real quick, the eviction thing is coming
Yeah,
up.
make
too.
us quick because we're over an hour. You haven't even done your jokes or anything.
Okay, well, we got 5 minutes. So, listen.
Oh, we do, huh?
yeah.
Yes.
Whoa.
Jeez. So, yeah, so the eviction thing now.
Did I get voted out? My own
You're off
fucking
the
podcast?
island, buddy. You're off the island, fucker.
So is this eviction thing where the landlords couldn't evict you? That's coming up too, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
to
so
an
the
end?
government, so Biden tried to extend it and the government said no.
This past week.
Yeah, they said no, and so so landlords will have the ability to evict. Eviction is expensive. It is timely.
Yes, it
takes
is.
a lot of time here in Connecticut. So even people that are living in a rental situation should still try to negotiate with their landlord.
And it's tough because people are bitching about that, but you also have to look at the landlord also. They have to pay their mortgage payments. It's just like you
It's
paying
true.
yours.
That is true.
You know, and if they have multiple properties, they're paying fucking mortgage payments for 5 or 6
That's
properties.
right. And with
And I feel bad for the tenants, but you got to also think about the landlord also.
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I know he's probably he or she is making more, but still.
is that
Well,
true?
but a lot of landlords are smaller and
Right,
have a couple
exactly.
of buildings, and
Exactly.
they're suffering.
Right, exactly.
So, Vincent, who is our avid
watcher.
and
Yeah.
listener, he said the 14-year-old worker will be in charge of the Happy Meal.
Only
and
Happy
only
Meals.
Cam said hi, Mom.
Hi, Pootie.
All right, what's your next one going?
We want to do the jokes because
Yeah, wait,
I'm hoping that
let's
they
see
extend the job to 11 because I'm sending Pootie right to work.
There you go. There you go.
Let's go, Pootie.
Okay.
unless before we end, do you
Yeah.
have anything else before we end it? Like,
No, I
as far as
think
what
I'm
to-
good.
Yeah. So you, Jen?
I'm always good.
Matt and Jen, she's always good.
All right. So let's go right.
All
to
right,
the
we
jokes.
have every week we have dad jokes by Max.
Wait, can I tell you Pootie's joke? He has one joke.
Okay.
Pootie said to me, "Hey, Mom, why did the golfer bring 2 pair of socks?
Why?
In case he got a hole in one."
So stupid.
Kind of funny though.
He's 11, dude.
Yeah, that's actually
Tell her
good
to
for
get
11.
better jokes than that.
I didn't. At least it wasn't about titties.
All right. Here are my dad jokes.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
All right,
He looks
They better be
very cute.
good.
I'm interested. I'm a dad.
All right. Ready?
Yes.
What has 4 legs and 1 arm?
It's already funny. What?
A very happy pit bull.
That's so
That's
stupid.
not nice.
Ooh, sound
No,
effects
that's pretty good.
Saying he bit someone's arm off?
Jen, laugh. Just laugh.
See, when you explain the punchline,
I know.
it loses a little bit.
Exactly. Loses
Gotta
its
kinda let it
momentum.
marinate.
I'm sure all these pit bull owners out there are not happy with your joke.
They probably like, that's exactly it. Come to my house and
You
find
are
out.
correct.
All right.
Yeah.
Why couldn't Miss Piggy talk?
Oh, I wait. Is this something about Kermit?
Come on, stop.
Bro.
Why couldn't Miss Piggy talk?
Why?
Because she had a frog stuck in her throat.
There was another one about fingers. Something about Kermit and his
You
fingers.
may want to log off right now.
There was
You've been
something
warned.
about. It was Kermit's fingers or Miss Piggy. It smells
No,
like Miss
don't even
Piggy
try
or
it.
something.
You definitely want to log off there now.
That was a good one.
Why did the smartphone need glasses?
Why?
Because it lost all its contacts.
Oh my God.
Told you these were dad jokes.
Look at his
Bad,
face.
you mean bad jokes, not dad jokes. Bad jokes.
Why did the chickens go to KFC?
Why?
Because it wanted to see a chicken strip.
Oh my God. So stupid.
These are great.
You know, the show was great till the last about 90 seconds.
Oh, that was a good one.
What do you call a hippie's wife?
Oh boy. Stinky McGee? I don't know what.
Oh, gee.
Mississippi.
That's a good one, Mississippi. All right.
Closes the-
That's a good one. That was a good
he
one.
closes the notebook, thank God.
He's been in the lab.
Here all week, try the veal.
Thank God he's a DJ, because, man, stand-up comedy will never work.
Those were good this week.
All right, guys. That's it for this Sunday.
on,
We
Jill,
will
was
see
it a
you
sad
next
joke?
week. Who do we got coming on next week? Do you know?
Is it Rippy coming
Rippy, we got Rippy coming on.
Rippy!
So we're gonna
Yes.
have Rippy on, I
Now,
guess.
T, will you come back?
Absolutely.
You will?
We're going around.
let me
All
know.
right. So I should buy another microphone.
Let me know. I'll come back.
You should.
That would be cool having these two on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be great.
He's my boy. I'll
Okay.
let me know.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
All these Bristol fucks can listen to the politics that we're going to talk about.
No.
The
All right, guys.
sorry.
We will see you next
week.
week. Hopefully, if
Hopefully,
Max,
yeah.
we'll see what happens.
Why? What's going to happen?
I don't know
don't
what's
know.
gonna happen.
His car's going to break down.
Jen will be dehydrated again from being on a golf course and drinking no water.